is literally my pickup technique for everything.
That's a fact? According to who?
Would you be willing to take a drug test?
Yo, everybody, welcome back to the Bargoyles. We are at episode 121. It is your boy, Corporate Nick. I am in DeConte's Coleslaw Corner because his life is better than mine, and he is in Puerto Rico right now.
Why are we pretending he's in Puerto Rico? DeConte quit. Everybody, DeConte quit. Finally, we saw it coming. We've known it since his first episode. He does not want to be here. No, he's out in Puerto Rico doing big things. We're happy to see the boy out there. What's he doing out there?
He is out there for a pool tournament. I don't know if it's his BCA, APA, whatever version it is, but he's out there for a pool tournament that he's been very excited about. We've been talking about this. We've known about it since we were in New Orleans that he was doing it.
Hopefully, go see Jess out there. You know, we got some Bargoyle friends out there, some Bargoyles alumni. I like that term. Yes. And sitting in for DeConte, he's sitting over there in office. We tried to get him to wear the afro. He didn't want to do it. Shout out, you maybe know that voice, Mike, DaSavagePoptart, White.
What's going on? Glad to be here, but happy for DeConte too. That sounds serious.
Well, whatever. Cool.
I'm in the spot.
Oh, your career is more important than my little podcast. Get the fuck out of here.
As long as he does other things than just play pool.
You know what?
We're good.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. We're good. But this isn't an episode about DeConte because my right, your left, if you're watching on camera, if you're one of the regulars at home, we got another good friend of the room, good friend of the comedy scene, good friend of mine, Abe Mousavi. What's up, baby?
What up?
How are you doing, man? I've been very excited to have you on.
Dude, I'm pumped to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah. Let's start the show like we haven't done in a while because we've had a lot of sober episodes back to back to back. Nick, are you doing a shot?
Yeah, let me go.
Oh, cheers, everybody. Like we say on the show, shots are like handshakes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh. Oh, I also, for the segment, check us out for part 2. We're going to do a blind international whiskey tasting. That was an Irish whiskey, but it was a different Irish whiskey than what we're going to be shooting later because I knew, I was like, no, don't fuck up the palate. Don't give him a little bit. Yeah. So if you check us out for part 2, we're going to try 5 different whiskeys blind. One from Canada, one from Scotland, Ireland, American bourbon, and then a nice Japanese whiskey. And that'll be part 2. The part 1, we just want to get to know my man, Abe Mousavi here a little bit. Nickname Moose, correct? I ask as right as you. That's my bad.
Yeah. A very long time ago. Nobody really calls me that anymore.
I got so confused. Yeah, I watched him do comedy. So he's a comedian, killer guy. Watched you do PT's room at Stonebridge and hanging out with some guys with him afterwards, and they just kept saying Moose. I was like, who's this guy Moose? What the fuck? Where does that name come from?
It's just a short version of my last name, Mousavi. That's really what it boils down to.
Oh, okay. Mousavi. And then, so how did you know those guys again?
We all served in the Marine Corps together. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you served in the Marine Corps.
I did. Oh, so that's what you were trying to get.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I'm trying to set up your origin story right now.
My bad.
You're good, baby. You're good. Yeah. Swap it out with that one because you're stretching it out, man. That's a White Claw kind of a
That's
koozie.
my bad. I threw it to him.
And see, what you're doing is you're using my condoms right now, and like put your own condom on, bro. Like you're stretching it out. I just want to make sure. Sorry.
This episode is brought to you by Magnum Condoms. We've all pretended before.
Mike, these are problems every man wish they had. You know what I mean? So good for you,
Good for you, buddy. Good for you. There you go. Sorry about that.
Thanks for getting me right.
So, yeah, I want to talk a little bit about your military experience there because we like playing a game here on the show, Unarmed Comics versus Armed Forces, where we like to talk about the differences here.
Okay.
But instead of venturing more into that game, I brought on Pop-Tart, who also has some service background.
My man.
He did our Memorial Day episode, and he almost hit me like 3 times.
4.
4 times. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
He was out of pocket.
I was very disrespectful. I
don't say.
There you go. Yeah, he gets it. I'm not Gabe Popescu, you know. I'm not that bad.
You know what? Shout out Gabe.
Yeah.
Here's to Gabe, man.
Yeah, cheers to Gabe. Hey, cheers to you, brother. Man, what are we cheers to Gabe for specifically? Because I know you want to talk about the USO show we just did.
Yeah, absolutely. So me, Isaac, Gabe, Joe Pacino put the show on. But Gabe, it was at the USO on Fort Belvoir, right? And we were told, no content restrictions, whatever. And Gabe, to
But
his
we
credit,
still were on base.
yeah, we're still on. Yeah, so but
At a
Gabe,
USO.
Gabe, to his credit, was like, "Oh, do you think I should do this bit or that bit?" And all of us, all the folks that had served, were like, "Nah, dude, you're good."
Yeah.
Well, what we didn't anticipate was this lady bringing, how old do you think she
9.
was? Like 9-year-old girl in and sat like right in the front row. Oh yeah. But Gabe, Gabe being Gabe, I love him for it, man. He just went hard in the paint.
Not his fault. That's not his fault.
No, it's not.
That's user error. That's user error
Yeah,
on that other
100%.
person. Yeah.
Because I was standing with Joe. Hey, shout out Joe. I was standing with Joe as he was doing some of his worser material, like not worser as in like dark. And he's just looking at me like, why is he doing this? I was like, you did this. You booked this, Joe.
Yeah.
You know what you
Yeah.
did. You know what you did. You can't be upset now. You fucking opened Pandora's box of racism, and here it is. So, shout out Gabe. We fucking love that.
Shout out that 9-year-old. Your life has changed for
Abigail.
good.
Shout out Abigail.
I got to tell you, though, the highlight of the night was watching how awkward Isaac felt when Joe brought out a birthday cake and made everyone in the crowd sing happy birthday to him.
I cringed watching that video
Yeah.
for Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
oh, fuck.
Go to the video here in the pictures. You can actually scroll up a little bit, actually, in there. Show it, Pop-Tart. You can see over there on the screen a little bit. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Yeah. It is rough. Yeah. This is so weird. I did not ask for this. My nightmare.
A bunch of strangers.
Over 100 of them.
Yeah, over 100 strangers. I got called on stage. Here's the cake. Everyone sing him happy birthday.
That's
That's a nightmare.
That's
that
terrifying.
look on your face
Yeah.
is
terrifying.
of sheer pain. I'm like, oh, poor guy.
No one wants to be the guy at the restaurant that has the 7 staff singing for him.
Yeah, no.
Because
No,
they
people don't
hate
like
their
that.
lives. It was 100 people. They're just like, no. I mean, it was the best joke of the night for me. It was just, oh, God, fuck you, Joe, for making this happen. I appreciate that. Because off stage, I had a tear. I was like, oh shit. People
like me.
People are celebrating my birthday. And he's like, come on stage. I was like, no, I don't want to. No, and it was terrifying, legitimately terrifying.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you need the happy birthday from all of us to you.
You
know
don't
what?
need that.
You know what?
Definitely do. With the lava cake? Come on.
What's crazy is
Bring me the cake.
of all the different versions he could have sang happy birthday, that's not what I
He
had
didn't do
for
the
you.
black one. Yeah. Happy
Don't do
birthday.
that.
There you go.
I wanted to go there, but then I was like, you know what? It's still early.
There's only one way to go.
Yeah.
It's still early.
Are you saying it's light out? It's not dark enough?
5:15
You know what?
on the
Yeah,
East
we're gonna-
Coast.
we're gonna let
That's
it
why
go.
he's sitting over there. He can't hit me now.
There you go.
Yeah, perfect. But this isn't about fucking DeConte number 2 over here. This episode is about you're stepping today.
It's
That's
not
a
about
black
fucking
joke. That's-
DeConte
You're stepping. You're not. That wasn't a black joke. I just want to make sure that's clear. This is about my man, Abe Mousavi, who did. We learned, served a little bit in the Marine Corps. We love the Marine Corps here. We got another, battle buddy, but not in the Marine Corps, obviously. But I didn't know you worked a little bit in the restaurant industry.
I sure did, yeah.
What the fuck were you doing?
So I did everything from bussing tables, I did dishes, I served, I hosted. I never made it to becoming a bartender because I joined the Marine Corps
That
before I
takes
turned
talent.
21.
Oh, okay.
So
That works too. Yeah.
yeah, but I always kind of wanted to be. It always seemed like a fun job.
So, I mean, obviously, the bartender position is the best position at the bar or a restaurant. Did you have a favorite of the, the job titles? Bar backing can be fun. Serving's fun. Hosting's fun because, you got to control the power in that fucking room.
Yeah, you do.
And you're 17 years old.
And you can screw some people over real bad.
This imaginary line will fuck up your night.
I didn't really like the hosting thing just for that purpose because you had a bunch of shitty servers who were like,
Yeah, double sat. Yeah, triple sat me.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
I was that guy.
honestly, out of all of them, I think I enjoyed dishwashing the most.
Wow.
Yeah, because you're kind of like on your own program. Like the instructions
Yeah.
are simple. You just
Put your headphones in. Keep
Absolutely.
it going. Yeah.
I mean
Yeah,
this
yeah.
earnestly. If I was your therapist, that would open up so many avenues of why you're so fucked up. But good for you, man.
Washing dishes is tranquility. Nobody's bothering you. You're just in a zone washing dishes.
Until they
Fucking
are
A.
bothering you. Because I need my silverware. I need this. And we need
Yeah.
plates. We
Or
need
they throw the dish down and you get the splash.
the splash.
Oh,
you
no,
know,
that's
in your
disrespect.
mouth.
Granted, this guy's spraying himself with hot water, but if one splash comes from this angle, you're like, you motherfucker!
that's
How dare
disrespect.
you throw a fucking knife? You're like, you are covered right now with it. You
Yeah.
sprayed yourself off. Like, what the fuck? But dishwasher, man.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I made the most money serving, but
Yeah.
I enjoyed out of all of the jobs. I think I enjoyed dishwashing the most. I really like autonomy. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah.
that like
Checks out.
I don't know
I
that
respect it.
it does check out, but it also like I just want to make sure you're okay, man. Jesus.
Oh no, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There's
Oh,
a big difference between solitude and loneliness. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
No, I don't think you're lonely none whatsoever, but like at somebody in the comedy scene wanting that kind of solitude, I'm like, you're in the wrong job, bro. We hang out every night. That's all we do is just hang out and text each other. But man,
Yeah, but that's fun. You know what I mean?
That is
For
fun.
work, you know, you got to deal with fucking, customers and
Gabe.
all that. Dude, I think waiting on Gabe would be actually a lot of fun. See, so I'm old enough that I was a waiter. I wasn't a server, and I don't know how calling someone a server is somehow nicer than calling them a waiter.
Waiter is gender affirmative.
It is.
Yes, because waiter, waitress.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's literally why they switched.
Because
Because of that.
Because now it's neutral.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
fucking
simple as
lame.
that. Yeah.
I thought there was going to be some real in-depth explanation.
Yeah.
All right,
Nope.
get it.
Welcome to the Bargoyles. We don't do that shit. No, we have the answer. But that's literally
just
all it
it.
is.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Simple
That's
version.
the answer.
Gender neutral terms. Yeah.
Now we know.
Crazy.
Cool. Yeah.
like
So
that, yeah.
that was my favorite thing to do in the restaurant. But I always wanted to. I always wanted to bartend. Yeah.
Everyone wants to bartend. It's fun. It's fun. That
What was
control-
your favorite
that-
part about it?
Oh, controlling the room, which is why I like comedy. I
Okay.
think comedy is the only thing that's keeping me out of still bartending. Like, I love the job I'm doing now. I'm not making as much money. I'm still, but the ability to make money is there. But that feeling of like, I'm a fucking god.
Yeah.
This is my room. You want to have fun? You ain't getting no more drinks. Like that control, I still have that on stage. As granted, it's for 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes, I feel way more of that reception than I do, in a 4 or 5 hour shift.
Yeah. King of the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The gatekeeper of a good time.
Gatekeeper of a good time. There you go. Yeah, let's put it on a t-shirt.
Put it on a. Yeah.
Trademark Bargoyles, not Pop-Tart. Nice. What about you, Nick? Did you have a favorite position in the bar or the restaurant? You've done it all too.
Yeah, I have done it all. Favorite is definitely bartending.
Yeah.
But taking bartending out, line cook. I just love
Line
being
cook, just
back
line, on the line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the line. Love being on the line. Not like I don't want to be on the fry side because
Yeah.
it's fucking hot. And
Ooh, yeah.
It's hotter. It's hot anyway, but it's way hotter and it's definitely more demanding. You'd never really realize how many people,
oil stain.
yeah, and how much fried shit's getting ordered.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just so much fried shit. They're like, oh, it's the easiest station because you just drop it in baskets. Not when your screen is 20 pages red.
That's got 2 minutes left.
yeah.
That's got 3
Yeah.
minutes. That's got 30 seconds left.
Yeah,
That's got,
and you see the guy. You look over at the grill guy who's got 4 steaks and a burger, and you're like, I've got like, you know what I mean?
and
Like,
everyone's stealing your French fries.
oh yeah,
Of course. Yeah.
It just sounds terrible because you got to manage the time and
Yeah.
just make sure you get things out in a timely fashion. Like, nah, no thanks. I'm good.
Yeah, when you're actually cooking back there, it's fun. But when you're just dropping shit, it's like it's tedious.
It's not bad
Jeez.
when you're managing your time. It's when your time is not getting fucked up because someone's a little slow on the salad station. or,
Right.
Yeah. Someone's fucking up on the grill. You're like, well, my fries are ready. And they're like, oh, the fries were cold. Well, I wasn't early. They were late. Like,
Yeah,
the
they
fuck?
were late. Yeah.
That's the tough part. I mean, it's a pirate ship. When Anthony Bourdain says people in the kitchen are pirates and they don't like each other, they're gonna fight every single moment of every single day, but they're unified towards getting that booty. It's a pirate ship.
100%.
It's exactly that.
Just
I think that's a great analogy, man. That's fucking good.
Shout out
I mean, it's
Anthony
Anthony
Bourdain.
Bourdain.
Yeah.
Bourdain.
I'm sure he feels
you need
better in heaven,
continuity.
with my affirmation of his quote or whatever. But yeah,
He
I
needed
think
that.
a lot.
Yeah,
He's
bold
rolling
idea
around
to think he's
hell.
in heaven. Yeah.
I always thought it'd be
Sam.
fun to be a short.
He can't be in heaven. He hung himself. He can't
Yeah,
be in heaven.
he can't be in heaven. Yeah, he can't. Literally, he can't be. I'm sorry, guys.
He didn't commit suicide. It was autoerotic, bro. It was autoerotic.
If that was the case, he might be in heaven. But
Okay.
if he's,
What a weird flip of the coin there. Either he was jerking off and he's in heaven, or he's in hell because he meant to do it.
Yep.
Oh God. Shout out Anthony. We love you. You got
Shout outs.
multiple of your books back here.
A lot of celebrities went out that way, didn't they?
Chester went out that way. Bennington.
Yeah. Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell, the Kung Fu guy, David Carradine.
Oh, David Carradine. Oh,
David Carradine went out there.
Really?
Didn't the NXS dude fucking go
NXS.
out?
Yeah. NXS. Yeah.
yeah.
So and I'm quoting Dr. Drew here. Check out Dr. Drew on Legion of Skanks. He has been quoted saying this, that specifically you see this incident happen a lot with rock stars and anybody who used to do hard drugs because that feeling of the autoerotic asphyxiation is the closest thing he believes to the dopamine drop that you get towards the hard drugs and the sex, the whole lifestyle of all that. And so when guys go clean, they're constantly trying to chase a feeling, and that's the closest they get to it is the autoerotic. And so that's why he believes that is such a prominent theme you see in, like rock stars. Yeah.
Damn, that's cold.
Yeah. So don't go sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Bargoyles, tip of the day.
Bargoyles. Although we've had like the past 4 episodes, everyone been sober, but now it's not. So fuck that.
Now it's not. Yeah, we can do this. We're doing it. Now, so what happened, man? Why'd you get out of the industry?
I joined the Marine Corps. Yeah, it's real. Well, so
The service industry didn't want to keep you around. You joined the real industry, the real service.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But I just I decided. Well, so the real story is that I got fired from Circuit City for giving my employee discounts to my friends.
Talk about aging yourself.
Yes.
And
Circuit City.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I got fired from Circuit City, so I picked up jobs at a couple different restaurants, and I worked that. And after I got fired, I was like, all right, I need to do something. So
I need to get out of town.
yeah, the military is always something I was interested in from when I was a kid. My older brother's a Marine. I was actually talking to an Army recruiter at first because I was going to do like the helicopter program.
You're not smart enough, so you joined the Marine Corps?
And no. He wanted me to lie about a couple things on my enlistment package. So
Sounds like
I was
the
like,
Army.
it's like leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So I called my brother and I said, hey, do you know any recruiters that'll shoot it to me straight?
If you do like a bad taste in your mouth, you can join the Navy.
Good call. But
It's a comedy podcast, Mike. Come on.
No, that was good. That was good.
Okay.
So in the time it took me to go from the delayed entry program and off to boot camp, I worked at a few restaurants and did all those jobs. Yeah.
Oh, this was over a few different restaurants.
Yeah.
I thought you just ascended the ranks through this one spot.
No. So like my first restaurant job, I was actually, I want to say like 14 or 15. And that's when I was washing dishes. One of my dad's buddies opened up a restaurant and gave me like a summer job.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's why you like that position. It was the summer job. You're 14, 15.
I don't know, man. I think if I was going to go back to it now, I think that's the job I would want. Okay. Aside from being a bartender.
Your English is too good.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
You might want a little too much money, too.
Puedo tu lavarse cubiertos? Necesitamos platos? Por favor? Okay.
Yeah.
Muy rápido. Muy rápido.
Yes. Ice! Helado.
Amigra.
Oh, that's all.
Oh, God.
Okay, so got some restaurant. I did not know you had restaurant experience. That's great. That opens up so many more questions for us.
Cool.
For the bar and your bar friend. I like that. But before we get to part 2, I know I know my man did some service. We had another guy who did some service. We wanted to do a nice segment about war. Right, Nick?
Yes, we
Yes. A nice little
War.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
You guys should write a song. What was that? That was
War.
damn.
You've never heard
Do you
that
do
song
comedy?
before?
Yeah, I was just kind of playing into it.
Yeah, I was like, no, there's no shot.
Into your guys' ego,
There's
man.
no
I was
shot.
just trying to give you guys a little something.
I appreciate it, yeah.
So we're going to play this little game that I came across that I'm stealing from one of my favorite people, Legion Skanks. Shout out Big J Oakerson. Shout out Lucia Gomez. This is Story Wars. Now we're going to do this show.
Okay.
We're going to do this segment. When do we do it? We got a thing coming up, don't we?
Yes, we have a live show coming up in January 25th
Here's the poster.
at L&B's. Ooh, is it
Sports bar.
Pizzeria?
Pizzeria
Okay.
and Sports Bar. Yes.
Yeah, Pizzeria and L&B's Pizzeria and Sports Bar. It is on the Mapledale side of Dale City. We're gonna have a really, really cool, fun night there. We're gonna do a bunch of segments. We're gonna have a bunch of comics, a bunch of you guys there, and it's just gonna be a blast.
We're going to be drinking, having a good time. 2 drink minimum per guest. Show the fuck up. I know our people drink. It was debaucherous.
Yeah,
The last live show we did was debaucherous. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we don't have to talk them into doing that.
Yeah, we don't have to talk them into drinking, but we don't have to talk the servers into coming because we're going to have a bunch of comics out there. Abe Mousavi's going to be up there doing some of the segments. We want to highlight as much of the local bar scene and a lot of the local comic scene that's been coming up. A lot of fun. This is one of the segments we're going to do, so we want to try to soft launch it here on the show a little bit. This is Story Wars. Now, how does this game go, Nick?
So what we did here today is that each of us sent in 2 stories each, a little bit short stories, and about our drinking stories specifically. And what we're going to do, we're going to go over these stories. I'm going to spin a wheel. We're going to pick which story,
Completely
and then
random,
we're going to decide who we think stories that is.
Now, the way you get points in this game is if it is your story and you get everyone to not think it's yours, you get a point for every person who doesn't think it's you. To make it even simpler, if it's Nick's story and we all vote Pop-Tart, Nick gets 3 points.
Okay.
But If you guess the right person, 2 points. That's it.
Okay.
Cool. Can we do this? Okay. Dun. Story Wars. All right. Let's pull up the first story. What we got? We're doing this at random. We got a random wheel.
Yep.
All right. Read it. Don't read it. Go.
All right. Story number 7 is, woke up in a puddle of my own drool on a sidewalk downtown in a major city right in front of a Starbucks. A Scottish ballerina walks by, looks down at me, asks if I'm all right. I say no. She buys me Starbucks.
That's wild.
Okay. Who do we think this is? I think I'm gonna say it's Nick. I think it's Nick, me personally.
Yeah.
Specifically because the way the story ends, she got me Starbucks. That's something like that's play shit. And
player shit.
you got more player shit. I don't know, Abe. I know you as a married man.
I have
so-
0 player shit.
Okay.
Just
yeah.
No player shit.
And I've seen Pop-Tart in the wild. No player shit. So
fucked up, man.
Better put some respect on my name. What?
we've been on double dates, bro. I've third wheeled. No, but for that reason, I'm just gonna lock my vote in right now. I think that's Nick. No, I'm not gonna lock it in. We'll talk a little bit. Go ahead, boys. What do you guys think?
I feel like it's Isaac. 100%.
You would have heard this story before. Ballerina? Come on.
Now that you say something, maybe.
What's a Scottish ballerina?
I was about to ask the same question. Like,
Yeah, I'm not
did she
too
have
sure.
an accent?
Okay.
I don't know. Why don't you tell us?
Right.
Now I think it's Abe.
How did you know? How did you know
think
it was a
it's Abe.
ballerina?
Yeah, I think it's Abe.
Okay, I mean, this person definitely talked to him afterwards because you got to hear the accent. You learn their job because this isn't a fever dream. Fucking. Oh, my child. You know, that didn't happen.
It could be you because you talk a lot.
I mean, I do talk a lot. I
And
got
a
game
lot.
too. I'll say that. You know.
I feel like we need to bring Felipe in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we need to bring Felipe in to reenact this. Yeah,
Felipe Ballerina. He'd
dude,
love
I think
that.
it'd be great. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Everyone said their little piece. Let's lock in our votes. Who do we think it is?
Isaac.
I'm voting Abe.
Okay.
I'm going Isaac as well.
Who? I'm going Nick.
Oof.
And whose story is it?
Oh, that's my story.
See, I had the feeling at the end. Okay.
Yeah, the city was
right.
Tokyo. There's this. I was there on a deployment when I was in the Marine Corps, and we had like the night off in town. We call it Liberty, and so we were out there, and we were in this district of Tokyo called Roppongi, which is. Have you been there?
No, every Marine I've ever met is like, you ever been to Roppongi? I'm
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
It's wild. It's absolutely wild. And I definitely woke up on a sidewalk in a puddle of my own drool. And the only reason I know she was Scottish and a ballerina was because she was wearing a little fucking tutu thing with her tights. And she looked down at me and says, "Are you all right?" And I was like,
Nice.
And then she bought me Starbucks.
Oh wow.
Do you remember the order? What'd you order?
Oh, fuck. Back then,
Why does that matter, officer?
I just want to.
back then it was probably an Americano. If I had to guess. Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a story.
Either that or a flat white.
That is a good
I don't know.
story.
That's what I was drinking.
Flat white. Oh jeez. Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking Europeans.
So scoring wise, I get points, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
no?
so you get. So I'm keeping track of the points
Yeah.
here. Just so
I
you
get
got 2 points.
2. Okay.
Because you guessed the right person.
Right. Okay.
You got 2 points because you fooled 2 of us.
Right.
So right now the point
There we
score
go.
is 2-2,
Cool.
0-0.
Cool.
we down
Abe
bad.
and Nick are on the board round.
All right.
All right, go ahead. What's the next story?
And-
Story number 3.
No, story number 3 is, I've been kicked awake by my friend's neighbor because I was locked out and decided to sleep on the floor in front of their apartment door.
What?
I feel like a lot of these stories are going to be I was awakened by.
Oh man, that just reminded me of another good drinking story.
I
Damn
was
it.
awakened.
Oh, this person was kicked awake by a neighbor at an apartment. Jesus. Who passes out in public?
I'm gonna go with Isaac.
Yeah, I'm going Isaac.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
I pass out in bushes. No, I go. What do
wish.
I do? I Irish goodbye.
He
I
just
get home.
Irish goodbyes. He gets
Oh,
home.
you're the master. Look,
I
where
Irish
does it
goodbye.
go?
I don't pass out in public. I get home very dangerously, but I get home.
Yeah.
I get an Uber. I'll find my way home. I won't say goodbye. I don't pass out in public.
And you don't get a text till the next morning.
Nope.
I'm alive.
Because I'm dead. Like I'm dead in the back of an Uber, but I got home. Like no, I don't pass out in public. But
Yeah, I'm sticking
Give
to
away
that.
points?
I'm
That's fine, yeah.
I'm sticking to it.
Pop. Who would I think this is? See, I feel like this has got to be an armed forces thing. But I did ask my sister to change the names of like buildings. Like if you were to say like barracks, they would change. She changed it to like apartment and stuff like
Right.
that. Something that was too giving away. I told her to highlight hide
Okay,
things
yeah.
to giving away. So,
Because it's just context clues. It's,
yeah.
this is going to
I
give
was
us away.
stationed in Japan in '97. Well, okay, that's no. And for that, I'm probably gonna go Pop-Tart on this one. I know you drink heavy, but you're good about getting home too. But
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Isaac.
All right, everybody got 2 points. Everybody got 2 points for you guys.
I was like, and I also felt it was like he's over explaining how this can't be
I was
him.
like, there's no shot it's not him.
No, officer, you see what had happened was I was
I have to explain when the story gets read and two guys go, "It's Isaac." I'm like, well, I have to explain it. I can't just go.
I get it.
It sounds crazy. I'm like,
All right, go ahead and spin the next.
All right, number 5 was I was so drunk on my birthday that instead of getting a ride home, I insisted that I needed exercise and tried to walk home via 95.
I feel like I've heard you tell this story before, Nick. I feel like I've heard you tell this story before.
sounds like some Nick shit right
I
there.
don't even know if I met you before this, man.
No, I mean on the podcast. I feel like I've heard you.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't watch the podcast. I'm just on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like I watch the podcast.
Yeah.
Fucking, who would want
Then he-
some exercise?
I'm gonna go with Nick.
here?
Yeah, I'm definitely going Nick on that one.
Yeah. Oh man, if it's not Nick, someone's gonna clean sweep.
They're gonna
But
clean sweep. I'm going Pop-Tart here.
you know, Pop.
Yeah, I'm going Pop-Tart here.
I'm gonna go Nick as well, just because the exercise. Just because, yeah.
Yep.
All right, and whose story is it?
It was Nick's.
He's like, damn it.
Hey,
Yes, this was on my 28th birthday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yo, how drunk
I probably have told that story on the show before, but
You know, I really appreciate your motivation even while trashed. My man said, I'm going to get some exercise.
Oh, dude, I'm a drunk walker too. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And what the thing was, it was I had worked all day, and then I went to the bar, and it was like straight everyone giving me shots. It was Jameson, and I remember talking about exercise because I was definitely out of shape at the time. But it's your birthday, right? You're like, oh, this year I'm gonna be better about this. So I'm like, why not start today?
New year, new me.
And I barely even made it out of the bar. My buddy Jordan was like, no.
You're good, bro.
You need the exercise. I get that. That's the Burt Kreischer way to fight hangovers. Is some get exercise, sweat it out. So
Yeah.
you're probably just trying to get ahead of the hangover, probably.
Nah.
I don't know what the fuck.
I always get that like drunken moment of clarity. It's like, all right, if I walk 3 miles, by the end of that, I'll be sober. I barely make it 3 miles, and I'm never sober.
And
at
I'm
the end
gonna
of
be
it.
right next to the Taco Bell too. So it's perfect.
Facts.
Let me give a point update here. In last place, your boy Isaac Ignacio Bennett. What's up? And then tied for second, it's Nick and Pop-Tart. And my man commanding the lead. You guys got 4 points. I got 2.
Nice.
Abe over here. Abe Mousavi's got 6.
Damn.
I said we're going to stop at 5, but we might just go through the whole thing here because I'm having fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun too.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. All right, what story we got next,
Cool.
Nick?
We are at number 4. Number 4 is decided it'd be a good idea to move my motorcycle a few feet into the grass for absolutely no reason at all at a party while wearing shorts and flip-flops. So I start her up, move a few yards forward, rev the motor a few times to be a dickhead, turn the bike around, and when I put my foot down on the wet grass, my foot slips and my calf catches the exhaust header with a kss. Oh. Thankfully, I was too drunk to feel anything until the next morning.
That doesn't make sense.
Jesus.
It's definitely, the motorcycle's not going to be that hot if you just started to burn your calf. I mean, and maybe after some revs, I'm saying.
Oh,
if you're
maybe
revving.
after some revs, right?
But who do we think this is, guys?
I also think this is another Isaac Bennett story.
You think I'm fucking turning the Harley like that? Harleys don't turn like that. That's a guy riding a sport bike.
Don't you own a Harley?
Yeah. No, this sounds like somebody doing one of these things. That thing where you like plant your leg and you flip the bike around when it's parked.
No, this just sounds like a guy who was drunk and kind of forgot what he had.
I don't drunk ride my motorcycle. I drunk drive, but I don't drunk drive my motorcycle.
What kind of motorcycle?
Nobody
you have?
said you was
I
driving.
got a XL 1200 Sportster.
So it's a Harley?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was just showing his ass.
That's
My
why I'm
grandma
not
would
picking
say.
Isaac, because I know he'll drink and drive his Mercedes, but he might not drink and drive his
Oh
Harley.
my God. God damn.
I used to.
So this one, I'm going to Abe, actually.
Oh, all right.
I mean, if anyone's here dressed like they do that, You got the denim on. I'll give you that.
Denim Dan. Canadian tuxedo. Let's get it.
Absolutely.
Mike, you ever ride motorcycles?
Yes.
Crickets. Crickets. Okay. What kind of motorcycle?
You can lie in this part.
It was a Yamaha
Oh yeah, you
R1.
can lie on this
R1?
one.
Oh, badass. Yeah. It's a fast
Yeah,
bike.
I think I'm going Pop-Tart on this one. Because you've never ridden.
No, I have not.
You ride?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you riding?
I had crotch rockets and Harleys.
Crotch
yeah.
rockets? Yeah. I've only been a Harley guy. But also, this is a very visual story, and Nick's not that visual. I don't know why. I just think it's them.
He painted a nice picture of him like walking down the highway drunk as fuck.
Yeah,
You know,
with,
like,
with
that was-
2 sentences. This person required like 17. This was a longer. It's between one of you guys. I'm gonna go Abe on this one.
You're going Abe, okay? I went Abe as well.
Yeah,
Pop-Tart went Isaac.
you going me?
I'm going Isaac
I'm
too.
going Isaac.
Wow,
Okay.
wow. And the person whose story this is,
Is me.
I knew it was one of you two. I knew it was.
You know what's messed up? In my head, I was like, this sounds like some Marine shit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, shit, did I do this?
And it was an open header. Like there was no heat shield or anything. So yeah,
okay.
that thing gets real hot real fucking quick. Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So you burnt the shit out of yourself.
Yeah, I did. And then the next day, me and a bunch of Marine buddies did Rolling Thunder in D.C. And it's like, it's Memorial Day weekend, right? So my leg was just sitting there cooking and sweat and jeans,
Because
you
you're
know.
sitting in the hot. You're
Yeah,
not moving fast.
no, you're not going
moving
fucking
fast.
anywhere.
That sounds painful.
And it ended
I
up
was about
getting
to be like,
infected.
everyone show me your calves. Like, that was my next. I was like, let me see some calves.
Why are you wearing skinny jeans today?
That's fucking
All right.
All right, point score is Abe and Nick are tied at first place with 6.
Oh,
you and
shit.
me are tied at last place with 4.
Damn.
Man,
All right.
how do we do a tie?
That's technically second place then, right?
You guys are tied for
Technically.
first?
Yep.
And him and I
Yeah,
are tied
there you
for
go.
last?
For last, so it's tied for second place.
What's the next story, Nick?
I'm just trying to be positive.
Semantics. I respect it, though.
Positive.
I respect it.
All right. I got sucker punched while trash over an issue I had zero to do with. All I did was talk music with a dude. You guys want to start talking?
I don't talk music. I don't give a fuck about no music.
It's fucking Isaac.
It's definitely Isaac.
Me fighting
Yes.
at a bar or
No.
wherever.
You
this
didn't
is
say
like,
you didn't say
yeah.
you fought back and said you got sucker punched.
I would have
Those are
fought
two
back.
different things.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
fight. That's what I was trying to say. Is I fight.
No, you
I
just
would've
said you
fought
don't
back.
fight.
No, you misheard me.
So you took that
play back the
L
tape. Play back the tape.
and then went and took a shot at Jameson and cried. You were like, oh, get
If
out.
I'm crying, I'm drinking writer's tears. Chill out.
Jeez.
Chill out. Wow. That was the shot we did earlier. That was writer's tears. I love that whiskey. No, it's definitely not me. It's definitely Nick.
Nah, I feel like it might be you because I just feel like I've watched you take like 3 shots back to back, and then I'm just like, I could see Isaac getting slumped.
I think it's you. Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart, you think anybody would hit me if they're sober too? It doesn't matter my drunkenness. You just want to
This
hit
is very
me.
true.
There's,
I don't
there's
know.
a difference. Yeah.
Mike, you don't put out a confrontational vibe though. Not that you do, but like
No, but this story, I mean, it's not my story, but in the story, this person's not being confrontational. They were just talking to a lady and got hit. So it's not about a confrontational thing. So it could still be Mike.
how hard did he hit?
I don't know.
Well, no, that's the thing. He just.
I don't know.
I have to. I'm going to change my answer now because I just heard a gender.
How hard did he hit?
Nope, I heard a gender before that.
Talking to a girl?
Got sucker punched by a lady.
Oh, it's a lady?
You just said that.
Is that what it said in
I
the
said
story?
Oh, no. I
no,
said
he-
talking
Did you
to
get
a
sucker
lady.
punched by a
I was
lesbian?
literally
While talking to a
Literally
Isn't that the
volunteered that
story?
information.
No, isn't that the part of I got sucker punched while talking to a lady?
Talking
No.
just to someone about music.
Oh, I thought I was talking to a
He
lady.
said talking to a guy about
Oh,
it.
I
Isaac's been
assumed-
slumped for
I-
talking to somebody's lady
Talking
about
to a
music.
dude.
Yeah.
Talking to a music with a dude.
Oh, I was talking music with a dude. Oh, interesting. So I don't think it's Nick anymore then.
Hmm.
Talking. No, I still think it's Nick because talking music.
I'm-
You're the music.
Yeah,
guy.
I'm going Pop-Tart though. I'll go Pop-Tart.
Okay, locked in. I got you, and then you got. What do you boys got?
Abe.
We're just going around the table.
Yeah, might as well fuck it. I'm gonna go with
Okay,
Isaac. Yeah.
All right. And the person whose story it is?
It was me.
Oh,
Wow, for real?
Pop-Tart.
That sucks,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it was some bullshit.
Wait, it was you?
Yeah.
Oh. So
Means you're in the lead, sir.
you want to know why I wanted to, I picked you, but I wanted to pick Isaac
Oh wait.
because I thought this was the New Orleans story.
Oh,
where
no.
you got popped by that chick.
No.
You got
funny.
stole off by that chick,
That's
and you were
funny.
just talking to that dude.
Yo, give me the deets. What happened?
Oh man, I got hit in the face talking to a dude about music, and some girl hit me in the face because DeConte was talking shit, but I was on the ground. DeConte was on the curb. He's already got like 4 or 5 inches on me. On the curb, he's got like another 6. So DeConte looked like a 1.5 feet taller than me. He was talking shit to this lady. She's like, "I'll knock you out." He goes, "I bet you won't." And I'm not looking. I'm talking to this guy, and so I got sucker punched because of DeConte.
That sucks.
That's what happened.
That's
He's in
pretty
Puerto Rico right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You had a black eye. That's pretty shitty.
yeah.
Yeah, he did have a little bit of a shiner.
Oh yeah,
He had a little bit of a
yeah,
shiner.
right inside.
Yeah.
That sucked.
All right, cool. I indirectly won that because I was just trying to play up to the game. And, I thought it was a story I was involved in.
Well, how many stories we got left?
This is after this one, it'll be 2 more.
2
so
more.
we
Okay,
are
gotcha.
on. Yeah.
I haven't been keeping track of the tricking part. My bad. I've just been keeping track of who's been picking. My bad. So the scores aren't exactly accurate. I apologize.
Okay. We'll just pick a winner.
I apologize. But right now, Nick is in first place with 8 points. Abe, you got 6. Pop-Tart and myself, we're still at 4.
Still at the bottom of the barrel.
Cool. Okay.
The last 2 stories?
Yes. All right.
Double points.
Oh, nice. Double points.
Ooh.
Changes up the game.
Okay.
Changes up the game a little bit, okay? Okay?
All right. Cool. Here we are. I know. I was like, we have that, right?
We have that one.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
we
like,
have
we
that
have that.
We have that one.
All right. Number 6 is I was so drunk on a family vacation to the mountains that I stood up and demanded that they let me climb the mountain. I got up, walked out, didn't even make it to the driveway.
Who goes on family vacations to mountains? Oh, well, also Pop-Tart. I'm just
Nah, I'm going with the guy who grew up in a. Well, no, because you wouldn't been able to.
Mount Fuji.
Yeah. No, yeah. That'd been-
We ain't got mountains in Okinawa.
yeah, I was like, yeah,
We
hold
ain't got no
on.
mountains in Okinawa.
Mount Suribachi?
Mount Everest? Where's that?
Fucked up. Found
You
out.
gotta really know your history for that joke to work.
Yeah. Shout out to me for being cultured.
Yeah.
Shout out Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. I think this is Pop-Tart.
Now this is definitely Nick.
The defensive of like, you think it's me? It's you.
Anytime it's
Makes
alcohol
me think
related
it's
with
him,
some
yeah.
like physical activity, it's him. It's Nick.
You got a point. You got a point.
Or you don't have a point. You know, I mean, I think it's you.
Mountains, bro.
I don't know. I know what kind of, you the one
gonna-
with the family. You got brothers and stuff. I ain't got none of that.
I'm gonna go Nick. I'm going Nick
All
as
right,
well.
Abe, it's you. What are we down to?
This is double
What you
points.
got double points.
I'm gonna go with Nick because he's the most animated he's been out of
Out of all the rounds?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Uh-huh.
And
All
the
right.
person whose story it is?
It is Nick.
I see a running
I
theme
guess
here.
is worth 2 points, so that's 4 points for everybody who guessed Nick. Abe is, 10.
Yay.
I'm at 8. Oh, shit. I don't know how to do 8. Nick is still at 8. Pop-Tart, you are also at 8. So the scores right now, Abe is in first place. We are all tied for second place going into the last story.
Here we go.
Woo!
And by
only
the
be
way,
one.
there was literally no mountain for me to climb. I was just like in the mountains, but like there was no mountain for me to
So
climb.
what we're realizing is Nick is drunk because I have to do it.
I know we're somewhere in this area. There's got to be a mountain to climb.
Okay, last story
All right.
of the night. Last story of
All
the
right,
night.
number 2, unless we need a tiebreaker, which we probably won't with math,
We'll see.
is
Oh,
I
I'll
got
tie it.
blackout drunk and ended up in a different country, Canada.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
I say, were you ever up at 10th Mountain? Yeah, it's Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I click that?
That was easy. Damn.
Damn, okay.
Damn, y'all all got it.
Pop-Tart.
So, guessing right is 4 points, not Pop-Tart.
I woke up in Canada with a half-eaten box of poutine next to me. It was great.
Nice.
It was fucking glorious.
That's the best. That's the best ending to a story ever, man.
I love that for you, bro.
It's a super Canadian
Yeah,
story.
that's a very Canadian story. That means let's go with last place, the man with the worst story. That wasn't the worst story. That was just the last story.
Yeah.
Pop-Tart, you got 8 points there. God damn.
We tried.
Tied for second place. It's myself and Nick, which means you're winner of the first ever Story Wars. Abe
Hey.
Musavi, our guest.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
GG's.
You may have
And
to
that
come
worked
back.
organically.
You may have to come back and defend your title. So,
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. at January 25th. Live show. Check it out. We want everyone to come out and check out the live show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Abe's going to be there. Nick's going to be there.
Yeah, I'm
He's
looking
going to be on
forward
a cruise. It's going to be a great fucking time.
Cancel that shit.
Cruise?
The cruise? You cancel the
Yeah,
show.
cancel the cruise.
Now, but on that, I just want to check in with everybody at home. We forgot to do the thing that I said we should have done at the beginning of the show.
Oh no! Yep, we did. We need plugs.
Yeah. So, what are your what are your plugs there, Abe?
So I just started a comedy Instagram page, and that is at Abe Mousavi Comedy, all one word. At Abe
It's always
Mousavi
hard to
Comedy.
find you. I always got to find a media page.
Yeah. I needed to separate the photo and video and filmmaking stuff from the comedy thing. It was getting convoluted.
Gotcha.
Because I was reaching out to people about booking shows and stuff, and they're like, "What are you trying to come here and
Oh,
film?"
yeah.
And I was like, "No, I'm a comedian."
I'm funny too, bro.
Yeah.
I got
I'm more
jokes.
than just my pictures.
Yeah, and they're like, "Why are you sending this to me from a from a photo and video page?" And I was like, "That's fair." So I started
that's
a new one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Abe Comedy. And anything else they should follow you on?
My just now the only presence I have is on for comedy anyway on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
But I plan on doing most of my stuff on Instagram and in YouTube eventually. Yeah. Once I start building up enough content to start. loading up
Any
a
shows you
channel.
want to plug right now? This comes out Monday, part 1.
Monday. So
You're on the Taco Rock, right?
the what?
December 6th, Taco Rock?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So December 6th, Taco Rock with Isaac.
Shout out Cedric.
Absolutely. Thank you, buddy. On December 7th, I'm doing a show with Joe Pacino, Balia,
I saw
Alec
that
Quinn is on that. And there's a few other folks. I'm super stoked. That's at the VFW in
Arlington.
Yep,
Yes.
John Lyon VFW. Sorry, pardon me.
Pop-Tart, you got any plugs?
DaSavagePoptart on Twitch and Instagram. That's about it.
Hell yeah.
We out here trying to make it happen.
Hey, Mike, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
And I'm aging myself again. What's Twitch?
Twitch is an online interactive platform that you can live stream content or you can upload content.
Okay.
So for me, I personally play video games, but I've done a podcast on it.
Okay.
And also, I was thinking about starting a random cooking show.
Oh, sick. All right.
Just to branch out because I love cooking.
So what's the difference between Twitch and YouTube?
They're both, you can both live stream. So
Okay.
I would say Twitch,
You got to hit 1,000 to live stream on YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch, you can just come out the gate stream.
Okay.
YouTube, you got to hit a certain status point to be able to live stream.
That's cool because I've heard a lot about it. I've just never, until I met you, I never had a reason to check it out. But I'll do that now. That's pretty cool, man.
It was created basically, it used to be called Justin TV, and it was just for people who were playing video games, but it's grown exponentially, so people are making live form content as they're going. It's just not all about gaming. Like I spoke about the cooking show, we've got people have live podcasts, live talk shows, live cooking shows.
He can say we because he's an affiliate.
Sick.
Badass.
Just everything. And then they do a really dope convention in San Diego called TwitchCon. I went 4 weeks ago. It was fire.
You get to meet a bunch of nerds, guys who look like him who aren't nerds, and then just the hottest women ever who have
Ever.
no
Oh, it
Ever.
don't make
Oh,
sense.
so like you talking about the women with like the cat ear headphones,
hot tub streams,
hot tub
bikinis.
streams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna be opening presents. You're like,
Why are you still bouncing?
I love your talented boobs.
But it's a good time.
Badass, dude.
I would like
cool.
to see more comedy on Twitch, just people running through their chops.
Shout out my sister. She's got a Twitch channel out in Arizona. Her stuff's through. I don't know her numbers though, but I'll fucking send it to you.
Yeah.
Get in the comments. I don't know. I don't know how you guys connect on Twitch. I don't know.
Just follow.
Send a poke, whatever the fuck it is.
A whisper.
A whisper.
Moment of
See, I knew it was a term.
Whisper.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
But check us out for part 2 where we're doing the blind whiskey challenge. Until then, see you boys. Don't push play. Don't do that.
Don't push play.
We'll see you then. If anyone needs a bathroom, listen to
Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
That's a fact. According to who?
I always thought it'd be fun to be a short.
Yeah.
I love
You be willing to take a
just
drug
like
test?
big flat girls.
Like you got half the kitchen to yourself.
Hey, let me get a glizzy with some chili.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?